So what can we do? I can invite this dreamer to close her eyes and to imagine this woman at the top. Go back to the dream, see the situation, feel the situation. Look at the woman upstairs and role play her. Can she go into that perspective, being up there, already reached her goal, feeling that, breathing into that confidence? No problem. I can help the other. I can help her out. Talk to her. And you can say, I'm here. I am with you. Just come into my presence. This is who you are. This is who I am. We are one. All is fine. There is nothing to fear about. We have already reached our goal. So we can affirm, I am safe. I am confident. I am capable. Always anchor into the feelings. Just breathing and feeling. This is who I am. Just to sum it up, growth and healing requires identifying to your resourceful inner space and disidentifying from your hurt inner space. Now, I still want to offer you a little experience. I'd like to ask you to think of something that you strongly want to have, a strong desire that would really change something to your life, whether a car, a house, or even another situation in your life. Something important, something that would really make a difference, something that you want to have in terms of material belonging or in terms of context, another situation. Could be a lover, something like that. Just think, something you really want to have. Imagine something like that. What would it be? Now, once you have identified that, think of all the things you would need to do in order to reach that goal. Might be quite demanding, a lot of efforts. Just a number of things, a number of steps, a number of processes you would have to go through. Now, next question. What kind of experience would you have once you have reached that goal? Just imagine. Think for a while. How would it be once you have reached that goal? And I'd like to invite you to just close your eyes for a moment and really go into this visualization, imagining you have it. It is there. It is yours. How does it feel? What kind of experience is yours at that moment? Right here, right now, it's there, it's yours. Just imagine. Okay? So, what is the insight you can gain from this experience? Well, since I can't ask you, I will tell you. We often have desires, things we think we want to have, and goals we set ourselves. So, we have to spend quite some efforts in trying to reach these goals. Now, what did you observe here? What kind of experience did you have? An experience of quite likely satisfaction, joy, happiness, confidence, abundance, love possibly, whatever. Feeling well, total well-being. Great, wonderful. So what do you observe here? What is the real goal? Is it the having goal or is it the being goal? The insight here is that what we are really after is not the having, but the being. The experience you have is your real goal, not the fact of having something, this or that. It's your experience that you really want to have. Now that's an interesting observation, because how long did it take for you to have that experience, to reach into that experience? Just a few seconds. What does that mean? It means that the feelings related to an experience is something you have inside. There is an inner state there, a capacity to reach into something when you choose to. It's a lot easier to go into an inner space and into an experience than to manifest in your life, in your real life, something you want to have and you think you don't have it. The experience is there. It's an inner space that you can access anytime. Feelings. You can choose to have these feelings. And the most important thing is that once you have access to an inner space, when you start with the experience, you don't have to run after your goals for having, because from your experience you will bring these goals into your life naturally. It's the reverse process. Instead of wanting to have something that you think you don't have and having to make a lot of efforts to reach that, you can start from having, feeling you have, and then the things will come into your reality. You are creating your reality from inside out, not from outside in. It's the reverse process. That's the law of manifestation that many people now know. This is how it works. It starts with your inner reality. You want to find a lover? Feel you are in love. Feel loving. You want to be rich? Feel you are rich. And richness will come into your life. Abundance will flow into your life. So start from inside. So this is what I want to demonstrate. It's the importance of accessing an empowered inner space for creating the life you want. This is the real growth process that we can develop, the skill that we can develop, and the skill that our dreams help us in developing. With our dreams, we can more easily access an empowered inner state. Now, all dreams don't have resourceful elements, and sometimes we have to just imagine one. That's an alternative option. When dreams don't have resourceful elements, then you can ask either your client or yourself, what kind of situation would be better? How would it feel like? And then you can access that inner space and talk to your hurt inner self, your hurt space, your inner child, the part of you that you need to take care of as a loving parent. So when you don't have any resource element, just create one, just imagine one, and go through that process of reconnecting with your inner resources. It's always the same kind of process. Another possibility for working with our dreams is to reenact the dream situation. This can be done with taking a position or doing some movements, or this can be done with a group setting, asking different people to role play a situation, different actors. We're not going to go deeper into this option. There are possibilities to do that, but it's not going to be part of this training to develop this option. However, I just mentioned it. And then as a last point, when working with dreams, you would need to identify the real life situation that is connected to your dream. And this is another very important step. You have a dream situation. The dream situation usually comes when there are outside real life elements that invite you to this awareness, either a hurt perspective or a resourceful perspective. So very often dreams are time related. They talk about something that is connected to your real life situation, either in the previous day or in the coming day, the next day. So when you write down your dreams, do pay attention to the context, the real life context. What happened the day before? What happened the day after? Do pay attention, because very often you will really understand your dream when you have explored what comes after, and you will understand, oh yes, now I see. My dream was telling me that this was coming. This happens a lot. Not really a warning dream, but just a mirroring of your inner reality and the potential that was coming out. This is a lot of information. You can listen to it again, recap, but we will recap and come back on these processes in future units. And of course, I do remind you to practice when you go to sleep. Remind yourself that you want to remember any meaningful dream experience. Prepare some paper and a pen. When you wake up, recap the dreams. Let it come back. Don't move immediately. Just recap this, that, and then write it all down very precisely with as much details as you can, from the beginning to the end, with the feelings, with everything that you can add. Not the real life situation, write that after. Real life situation should also be mentioned. Oh yes, I had this and that yesterday. I was carrying in my inner reality this and that possibly. And do pay attention to events that are going to follow in the coming day. All right, this is it for now. See you next unit. Bye-bye.